Here's a workplace truth nobody prepares you for. Being really good at your job can actually become a trap. Hmm. I know that sounds crazy because we're taught to work hard, prove ourselves, be dependable, and show leadership. We believe if we do those things long enough, somebody is eventually going to recognize it and move us up. But that's not always what happens. Sometimes the better you become at your job, the more comfortable an organization becomes with keeping you exactly where you are. Now, you know how it starts. Something goes wrong and everybody knows who to call. Somebody needs help. Go ask her. A process isn't working. She'll figure it out. A new employee doesn't understand something. Send them to her. At first, that feels so good. It feels like respect. It feels like recognition. You start thinking, they see what I'm bringing to this team. And they probably do. But being the person everybody depends on does not automatically mean you're the person they're preparing to promote. Then watch what happens. Your regular responsibilities don't disappear, but new responsibilities keep showing up. Now you're helping other people finish their work while still being expected to finish yours. You're training people. You're fixing problems. You're covering gaps. You're handling difficult customers or projects because we know you can handle it. And before you know it, your job has doubled, but your title hasn't changed, your paycheck hasn't changed, and nobody has even had a serious conversation with you about it. And this is where I really want you to pay attention. There is a difference between being given opportunities to demonstrate leadership and being continuously expected to perform leadership responsibilities without the title, authority, or compensation. Training employees, leading projects, mentoring teammates, improving processes, making decisions, keeping everybody on track, that is valuable work. Don't allow anybody to convince you that you should simply be grateful for the experience indefinitely. At some point, experience needs to translate into opportunity. Period. All right, so quick little break. Because everything I'm building to Miss Knowledge Official is about helping you elevate in more than one area of your life. Visit the Miss Knowledge Official shop for books, Root Authority hair oil, body and perfume oils, resources, and more. Every product is connected to the bigger mission: breaking chains, building knowledge, creating change. Visit missknowledgeofficial.net backslash or forward slash, I think it's a forward, yeah, forward slash shop, and see what's waiting for you. That's all. Now, here comes the part that can really fool you: praise. We couldn't do this without you. You're amazing. Awesome sauce. You always figure it out. You're such an important part of this team. And listen, recognition matters, but compliments are not compensation. Compliment is not compensation. Praise is not promotion. Praise is not promotion. Being told you're valuable means very little if that value never translates into a meaningful investment in your career. Pay attention to whether they're simply celebrating what you do for them or actually helping you grow. Then it happens. The position opens, and you're thinking, this is it. You've been doing the work, you've trained people, you've solved the problems, you've demonstrated leadership without even having the title. Surely all of that was preparing you for this opportunity. But sometimes that promotion goes to somebody else. Maybe somebody with less experience, maybe somebody you've helped, maybe even somebody you trained. And now you're sitting there trying to understand how you could be trusted with so much responsibility, but somehow not trusted with the position. And this is where the trap becomes visible. You have become so reliable in your current position that moving you would create a problem for them. Think about that. You know the rules, you know the people, you fix the problems, you cover the gaps, you're doing work beyond your job description. Replacing everything you contribute might require two people. So instead of developing a plan to advance you, sometimes organizations keep feeding you just enough praise to make you stay. More work, more expectations, more responsibility. Same title, same pay. And eventually, you have to recognize the pattern. Being needed is not the same thing as being valued. Somebody needing you because you make their life easier doesn't automatically mean they're invested in your future. That's a hard realization, especially when you've been loyal. But loyalty cannot mean sacrificing your own growth indefinitely. You can appreciate your team, care about your work, and still recognize when staying has stopped serving your career. So, what do? You stop waiting for somebody else to decide what you're worth. Start documenting what you contribute. Keep track of projects you've led, problems you've solved, people you've trained, money you've saved, processes you've improved, and results you've produced. Ask direct questions about advancement. What does the next level require? What's the timeline? What measurable expectations need to be met? And if nobody can give you a clear answer, that is information, you don't have to make an emotional decision, but you do need to make an informed one. Before we finish this conversation, I want you to know workplace truth doesn't have to end with this video does. Visit missknowledgeofficial.net and check out the Miss Knowledge blog. That's where we're having deeper conversations about careers, leadership, growth, mindset, life, and becoming who you were supposed to become before everybody else started telling you who you should be. Read, reflect, share, and come back often because we're building something bigger than content. We're building knowledge that creates change. Your career belongs to you, not your manager, not your company, not the coworkers who depend on you, but you. And sometimes career growth requires recognizing that you learned everything a particular position was supposed to teach you. That doesn't make you ungrateful. It means you're growing. Keep building your skills, keep strengthening your network, and keep learning. But don't become so committed to proving your loyalty to an organization that you become disloyal to your own future. Understand? Okay. Maybe your next level is inside your current company. Maybe it's somewhere else. Maybe it's leadership. Maybe it's entrepreneurship. Maybe it's going back to school, earning a certification, changing industries, or finally applying for the position you've been talking yourself out of. I don't know what your next move is, but I do know this. Your ability to solve everybody else's problems should never become the reason you stop solving the problem of your own stagnation. Understand? So I'm leaving you with this workplace truth. Don't confuse being needed with being valued. If they trust you to train the team, lead the projects, fix the problems, carry the workload, and keep everything together, you have every right to ask what that contribution means for your future. And if the workload keeps increasing while the title, compensation, authority, and opportunities stay exactly the same, pay attention. Sometimes the biggest career move isn't proving you can do more, it's realizing you've already proven enough. I'm Andrea Miss Knowledge Gatson, and remember, breaking chains, building knowledge, creating change. I'll see you in next workplace next Wednesday. Have a great rest of the week. Bye.